Hi, my name is Michelle Sterry. I'm a Specialist Midwife for Healthy Lifestyles Gloucestershire, and I'm leading on the Healthy Me Baby and Beyond programme. This is a programme to support women during pregnancy and up to their child's second birthday. And I'm here today to talk to you about smoking during pregnancy and beyond, and how to maintain a smoke-free home. So thank you for joining me here today. It's good to see you all. And also thank you for sending along some questions through social media platforms and through your health coaches, which I'm going to do my best to answer for you today and hopefully give you some helpful information, tips and advice. And if you have any further questions, please do post them here and I'll try to answer them for you, or take them to your health coach or your own midwife. Okay, good. Just give you a little wave. Thank you. Good to see you. All right. So smoking is harmful to your health. It's harmful to your baby's health and it's harmful to your family. And it is advisable not to smoke during pregnancy. And it's recommended that you give up and give up completely. Okay, and the best way to do that is with support. If you take support from a professional source, health coach, or a nurse or midwife, you're far more likely to succeed in giving up and maintaining that. Professional help involves going on the NHS programme to quit, and we can offer along that programme not just the support and advice that you need, but also we can offer nicotine replacement therapy, which will help you to wean off the tobacco. The tobacco is highly addictive and it's a very difficult habit to break. And we understand that. So we're here for you, and we can help you through a 12-week program, and if you are pregnant, it's likely that we would support you for the entire pregnancy to keep you going. And we would also support your partner if your partner smokes, or encourage them to join you on the journey so that they can help you. And we would also support members of your family, particularly members of the family that your baby and your children are going to spend periods of time with, to ensure that they are not exposed to secondhand or passive smoke, which is harmful to their health. Okay, so what does smoking do to you during pregnancy? So long-term smoking can affect your physical health and can cause serious illness such as cancer, heart disease and stroke. Okay. Short term during the pregnancy, if you're smoking, you will be feeding baby harmful chemicals. The most serious one is carbon monoxide, which is found in the smoke. And this can deprive the baby of oxygen in the womb and cause the baby to be smaller and not thrive as well. And there is much higher risk of having baby early and having complications during your pregnancy and delivery. And for that reason, we do advise to have extra scans and some consultant advice for that. The good news is that we have the free support service here in Gloucestershire. We have health coaches here who can help you to quit smoking and help you to have a healthier pregnancy and a healthier family life beyond. So do come along and see one of us, either phoning in or going online through our website to make a referral, either for yourself or your partner or for a family member, for a consultation to talk about how we can help you to give up. Okay, so the first question I've been asked is it too late to quit smoking now that I'm pregnant? And the answer to that is, it is never too late to quit. Even if you were one day off your delivery date, if you decided that was the day that you were able to stop, then that's a good day to stop. So it's never too late. Obviously, we would advise quitting smoking early in the pregnancy to ensure that you grow a healthy sized baby and your placenta is healthy, the afterbirth is healthy, and but at any point you stop, you can start to reverse those negative effects of smoking. Okay, so any point when you are ready to stop, we are here. Come and see us, as the timing will be right. Okay, so that's the first thing that we need to say, that we are always available for you. So why is having a smoke-free home important? You may not smoke, but people around you may smoke. We know that smoking in the home, even if you think you're doing it safely by standing by a door or window or going to another room, that's protecting the room that the children or babies are in, and quite simply it's not, because the harmful chemicals from smoking are invisible. Okay, they are invisible. They can attach themselves to clothing, to your hands, to the carpets, to the upholstery in your home, and they are there in the air. The harmful chemicals can affect babies and children, and they can very sadly cause something very serious, such as sudden infant death, and long term can be associated with problems with asthma and chest infections and breathing problems. So it's really important that if anybody living in your home continues to smoke, that they don't do it in the home environment, and the home is kept smoke free, and the person who smokes does their best to decontaminate themselves from the smoke before handling babies and children, so as not to pass those harmful chemicals on. Okay, so whilst we're talking about harmful chemicals, the most harmful gas from smoking is called carbon monoxide. Okay, so this is why we recommend nicotine replacement therapy. You'll get nicotine in its purest form, but you won't be getting the smoke. Okay, and the smoke is what is the most harmful, and an element of that smoke is called carbon monoxide. Okay, so normally during pregnancy we will ask if we can test your carbon monoxide levels on your breath, a simple breath test. Show you the meter that we use here. You may well have seen these carbon monoxide screening devices, which you blow into. It takes a few seconds, and we can get a reading to see if you are breathing out safe or dangerous levels of carbon monoxide. Okay, so it gives you an indication of where you are, how safe your environment is for yourself and your baby. Okay, and a safe level would be 4 or below. Currently, because of the coronavirus outbreak, we are not doing breath testing, because we don't want to increase the risk of transmitting that infection. So for the moment we have paused carbon monoxide screening, but moving forwards we will be reintroducing that when it's safe, and it's a very easy and simple tool to use to gauge the safety of the air that you're breathing for you, your baby and your family. Okay, so it's carbon monoxide screening, which you may already be familiar with. You can also test carbon monoxide levels in your home. Okay, so you can get a simple monitor to sit on top of a cabinet or a shelf in your home, and it will monitor whether carbon monoxide levels are safe or not. Okay, so you can buy those from hardware stores. You can also get them free from the Home Safety Check Scheme in Gloucestershire. So you might want to look that up. After this session, we could post some information on how to contact them, so you can arrange to monitor your own home. And that could be detecting carbon monoxide levels from smoking or passive secondhand smoke. But there are other things that can emit carbon monoxide and affect your health even if you are not a smoker or anybody in your home smokes. So this is something you may not be aware of, okay? But it's really important to know about. Okay, so other sources of carbon monoxide could be from faulty gas boilers. Okay, so do ensure that your boilers are checked regularly and are safe. From open fires or wood burning stoves, they can emit carbon monoxide. Okay, or other reasons in the workplace, such as garages, car exhaust fumes, there can be emissions from those environments that are not safe. So it's really worth thinking about carbon monoxide screening your home to make sure your home is a safe environment for yourself and your family. And we will help you to work out how you can set up some screening in your own home. Okay, so the risks of smoking is mainly from the carbon monoxide, as I mentioned, and that is what we aim to eliminate. Okay, so we're aiming to eliminate the carbon monoxide, and to quit smoking, okay, the most effective way is to use some form of nicotine replacement, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, because the nicotine replacement therapy will reduce the cravings and wean you off nicotine, which is the most addictive substance. Okay, the only thing that you can't have during pregnancy is the tablet form of nicotine replacement therapy. Commonly we're using Champix these days, so during pregnancy you wouldn't be allowed to take that. So this is why it's really important that you see a health coach or health professional if you're going to go on a formal quit program using nicotine replacement therapy, so we can give you the correct advice on what's safe to use. Okay, so having tried the quit program and tried nicotine replacement therapy and hopefully been successful, absolutely brilliant. If that doesn't work for you, you may wish to try vaping. Okay, so this is a fairly new practice, vaping, but fairly common now, fairly widespread use of vaping as a replacement to smoking. Okay, and as far as we know, this is safe to do. Okay, so nothing ever is risk-free. But vaping is far safer than smoking because once again you are eliminating this harmful gas, carbon monoxide, and all the harmful chemicals within. Okay, so vaping could be considered an alternative. If you're vaping, you would be classed as being smoke-free. Okay, but the advice is to go to a reputable store to obtain your products. And go to a reputable store to buy your products, to ensure you're getting the correct advice and they have been sourced properly. Okay, because there have been stories associated with poor outcomes from vaping. This is why we don't suggest that you source products online or from friends or being passed on things. It's much better to go to a reputable store and talk through your requirements. And obviously if you're pregnant, make sure people are aware of that. You can be advised accordingly. Okay, so if you need any more information on vaping or e-cigarettes, you can talk to myself and the health coaches. You could talk to your midwife, to your practice nurse or your doctor. Okay, so do seek advice on those things. And again, at the end, I will post some helpful ongoing sources of information and advice around smoking, passive smoking, nicotine replacement therapy, and vaping for you. So there's trusted sources of information to follow. Okay, so what's just going through some of the questions that we've had, and one of them is related to partners. And as you know, on the programme, we will look after pregnant mum and into the postnatal period as well, and partners, okay, and any significant family members that's yourself, you are spending lots of time with, and your baby will be. So it's, my partner says he will quit when the baby arrives. Is that okay? Generally, when you're ready to quit, that is a good time to quit, because you're more likely to engage in the program, carry the program through and be successful. Okay. But the important thing is that if you're going to carry on smoking, that the person who's pregnant is protected from secondhand smoke and passive smoke. And when the baby arrives, that the home is kept smoke-free. Okay. So those are the things to observe if your partner or a significant person in your household is going to carry on smoking, that they protect you from the harmful effects of their smoke. Okay, so that's the recommendation. But if yourself or your partner or family member is going to go on a quit program, and you're happy to do this, we would see you together. So you can help support each other, and we can advise you all together as a family, and you can work together as a family unit. Okay, so do be aware that we are here for all of you. Okay, so this is So this brings us to the end of our session about smoking in pregnancy and smoke-free homes. I'm glad that you could join me here today. I'd be really happy if you could post me some more questions, and I'll be happy to try my best to help you with those. Moving forwards, if you would like to look up some further information, NHS Choices is a really trusted source of information. So you could look up NHS Choices, and the NHS have a really good app called Smoke Free. So if you're thinking of going on a quit journey, the NHS app Smoke Free is really good. So it's well worth having a look at there. Good. Okay, so thank you all for joining me here today. I will be back next week. The topic is to be decided, so if you've got any suggestions, please put them forwards. Any healthy lifestyle related topics will be considered, and we will put on another Q&A session for you next Wednesday at 2 o'clock. So thank you all for joining me. Stay well, stay safe. Goodbye.